Another day, another story of a school pushing a woke agenda onto children. A district in Oregon with a so-called social science curriculum for kids as young as 4 years old, instructing them the use of neo-pronouns. The city of Cambridge, Massachusetts is facing backlash of its own after putting this poster out advertising its sports night for girlx. The pronoun is used for a person who identifies as a girl or with girlhood. Of course, the poster caught fury online. On Twitter, one person saying this is despicable and insulting to girl sports, while another wrote this will be more unpopular than Latinx, and that was a horrible failure. And finally, one user putting this spin on all of it, saying, count the way X this can go wrong. I just have to pause there so people can really take this in. Jimmy Fallon, host of Fox Across America, on the Mez today.
Hey, girl. I read this and just...
No, it's Girl X, apparently.
Hey, Girl X, I'm canceled.
I don't know.
Get him out of here. Who do we have lined up next? As you know, I am a parent. We have one kid because the state would never let us have two.
Stop.
So they saw the first report card. They were like, move on. But here's the problem. Okay?
Lincoln's brilliant, by the way.
Oh, he is. I couldn't tell that joke unless he was smarter than me. You wouldn't do it to a dumb kid. He's a genius. I kind of resent it.
Oh, go
but stick
on.
with me, okay? As a parent, okay, what I recognize this for is not how it's being sold. It's being sold as tolerance and inclusion, but what it is recruiting. Okay, kids at that age don't get out of bed looking for trans ideology because they don't know it exists unless adults project their politics onto them. Yes. So what's going on at the age of 4, as you know from raising kids, is their development is so fluid in terms of their favorite shows, their favorite foods, their vocabulary. This idea that at that age, we should be introducing them to a potential conflict that has a permanent resolution in the form of surgery, I just think is reckless. So I think a lot of parents who are well-intended go along with this because they want to look like they're tolerant and on the right side of this. But I think it's taking place at the expense of the kids. No one can make an argument for how a kid benefits from this right now.
Wow.
You know?
I mean, if you put one more letter in neo pronoun, then you've got Nemo. Maybe that's where we're going.
They should be finding Nemo. That's the age. Like, you should not be. Exactly. I'm just saying, kids at that age should be learning to add numbers before they subtract their gender. Okay? But that's where it's wrong.
Senator Ted Cruz with an epic response to a little wager offered by California Congressman Eric Swalwell. Swalwell tweeted this: if the Dallas Cowboys beat the San Francisco 49ers, I won't tweet for the rest of January. If the 49ers win, you can't tweet for the rest of January. How Texan are you, Ted? Deal? Cruz with the savage response: how about we bet a Chinese dinner instead? A clear jab at Congressman Swalwell's controversial relationship with an alleged Chinese spy named Fang Fang. Wow. He cut deep.
He went in.
And he just got kicked off of
Intel.
Intel committee in the House by McCarthy and, the new speaker over that very issue.
Well, listen, I'm on board with that because, if you are allegedly hooking up with a Chinese spy, this is the dating equivalent of helping a Nigerian prince rescue the gold bars. I mean, it's a dumb move. You've made us all vulnerable by doing it. I did think it was a low blow by Cruz, not only at Swalwell, but at all of us on like a January diet right now, because the first thing I read in that headline was like, Chinese food sounds amazing right now. That's where my head went when I read that, if anybody wants to know how it's going. Next thing you know, he's going to throw in a comment about dry January, and we're all just going to be boozing. But the truth is, this is so emblematic of what Twitter is, which is a fight club for people who don't want to get hit. Anything you tweet is an invitation to a fight to somebody. It's my dog's birthday. Screw the Republicans. You're like, what do you mean?
Oh, my goodness. All right, we have a few seconds left. I'm just going to riff one here.
Yeah.
Davos, all the private jets. I know you have thoughts. They really, really, really want to force all electric. We can't handle the grids. Most of the grids are fossil fuel. Your last thought for the show.
Well, this is the bottom line. Nobody is doing what they're asking you to do, okay? If I come in and tell you this is a no-smoking show and then light a cigar, are you really going to think, well, Jimmy's really beholden to this no-smoking
No, but I am going to
thing?
call you Joe Burrow.
Hey, girl, they're all a bunch of rich frauds, bottom line.
Good to see you.
I miss you already.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.